Hello, my name is Deasia, and today I will be discussing the topic of teenage mental health during high school and procrastination among teens. This topic is important just because just about every teen might have experienced this type of struggle during high school, along with plenty of other things. The specific topic really relates back to me in so many ways through me being a high school student myself, and I personally procrastinate just about every week to every day, just about. Today with me I have high school students who will share these stories and encounters during high school. Today with me I have Josh who goes to Horizon and is a junior. I also have with me today Noah who goes to Corona and who is a junior, and I have Julia who is a junior and goes to McClintock. So currently I'm a junior in high school at Westwood. I'm currently taking 10 classes, 3 of them English classes. I'm a big procrastinator. I once waited till the last minute to do a homework assignment that was due at the end of the class. I found myself taking pictures of the notes on the board while doing the homework assignment during class. I ended up turning it in by the end. So this question is directed to everybody. What is your personal experience you have had with procrastination, school-based or personal?
I had like a Ted Turner essay, and I turned it in, and it was due yesterday, so I turned it in yesterday. I still got credit for it, but I'm not gonna do it again. I'll get it on time.
I procrastinate all the time. I don't wait till like the very last minute to do it, but I come pretty close. And I've even had to ask that some assignments get turned in a little bit late because I've procrastinated so much.
Yeah, I do it all the time. Just a few months ago in my science class, I had to do a 5-page research paper, and I had like 6, 7 weeks to do it. And I waited, and it was due on a Monday, and I waited till the Sunday before to start it. And then I did the whole thing that day, and my mom kept telling me, "You're gonna fail." And then I come back the next day with an A.
Congratulations on that. So this one is for everybody as well. Looking back, if you could give any advice to yourself at the start of high school, what would you say?
Myself that you don't have to get everything done right when it's handed out, but also don't wait till the last minute because I would stress myself out towards the beginning of high school to get stuff in on time, like the day was due, be the first one who's turned it in. And now I know that that's not necessary, and you can procrastinate a little bit to a certain extent.
So my first year of high school, I was taking like all honors classes, like extra, trying to get like college credit and stuff, like get ahead, and like it was really stressful, and I had like no time or anything, and like I didn't like have time to enjoy school or life outside of school. And since then, I've learned to like I'm only taking like 2 honors classes now, and like I have like free time, and I'm not stressed.
Based on a study by a Journal of Adolescent Health, surveys were given to 8-year students, which were 13 to 14 years old, and 1-year students, 16-year-olds. When data was collected, researchers began to notice that the students are at an elevated risk of anxiety/depressive symptoms. The question is directed to all of you. Was there any point of your junior year of your high school that you felt tired or distressed at one point? If so, explain to me how you felt.
At one point this year, actually, my math grade went from 100% at the beginning of the quarter because there was no assignments in to a 25% because I only turned one of the assignments in. And something happened, but that stressed me to the point of tears. And I just was stressing out about it for the entire week afterwards. And that was really upsetting.
So my freshman year, I was in honors biology, which was also dual credit, so like college credit. And so at the end of the semester, like right before finals, I had a 70%, and you needed a C to like get the college credit. And so it was all came down to the final. So I took the final thing I was gonna fail and like not get my credit or anything. And then after I take it, the teacher just ends up not putting it in, so I was all stressed out for nothing.
This question is directed towards you. Julia, what is your version of self-care?
My version of self-care, I really like drawing, and so I make sure, at least if I don't have time during the week, I make sure to at least give myself free time to just sit down and draw whatever I want without deadlines or without stress. Just let myself relax.
This question is for you, Josh. What has been your initial thought of high school so far, your experience?
It's been good. I've had some struggles of getting my grade up in history, and getting stuff turned in that class. So I just want to make the grade better than like a 50 that I have now to like 96 or an 80.
This one is for you, Noah. Any points of your high school experience that you were just overwhelmingly, or you just overwhelmed in general?
Yeah, as I previously stated, being in like multiple honors classes, like tons of homework, like always just studying, trying to do stuff. And then since then, I've dropped most of that, and like I've been more focused on like doing what I like and like making myself happy instead of just worrying about like my future and grades.
Research done by NSF takes to the polls. In return, they receive 1,602 adolescent teens basically asking if they felt tired, depressed, and stressed. These certain feelings have led to the idea that these teens have not been getting enough sleep. Have any of you guys felt like you haven't had enough sleep? And if so, how did it affect your school performance?
So school for me, I leave every day at 6 a.m. because I take the bus and I need to walk there. So I get up at like 5, like start getting ready around like 5:30, leave at 6. And if I don't go to sleep by like early enough, then I'm always like don't want to get up. And I usually go to sleep around like 11ish. So I'm getting less than like 7 hours of sleep every day, which is less than you're supposed to get.
I'm not too proud of this, but once I stayed up till 3 a.m. on a school night, waiting, like, I don't even know what I was doing. And I get up at 5:50 every morning, so I was running on like 2 hours of sleep. It wasn't pretty. I was tired.
I can relate to you as well. I stayed up till like 4 doing homework, and then I woke up like at 5, so
Yeah, it's not fun at
it's
all.
not.
I get up at like 6 every day, and then 6:30 I have my breakfast and then get ready, and then get on the road at like 6:45 or 7. But some days like today I got there at like 7:15.
This one is for everybody as well. Yes. What is your idea of self-discipline?
Self-discipline is like for me, like saying, okay, well, you have to do this. You're not allowed to, for example, do something you like or have like a dessert that you like if you don't do this. And so I have to make sure that I do my stuff, and so that way I can have the privilege of watching TV at night or something.
For me, it would be more like if I have a goal or like something I want, I make sure like I keep myself on track to like achieve that goal and not let things get in the way.
I would like to thank